societies, when you join, I mean, when you're catching these people, right, and you look at these group chats on their phone, it don't be just 2-3 people. It's tens of thousands of millions of people in these telegrams and group chats and discords, and then it's people that's selling this shit. There's even kids that's like acting like it's this how crazy it is. There's an actual hustle. I heard about this scam a long time ago, like back when I was scamming and trying to get into shit. Niggas will act like a little girl just to scam the PDF files. You feel me? So let's just say like it's a kid going to school and he's 16, 15. He gonna take pics from a girl he know and spoof a nigga and talk to him like he the girl, you know? And this nigga sending jail and Cash App and all this goofy shit. So it goes on such a grandized level. That's why the law doesn't demonize this shit, because America was built off of the blood. Okay, so I want to make sure this video gets green because it's going to be my second video.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about Jidion exposing the famous Sheriff Grady Jude. Let's get right into it. For those who don't know, Jidion is a massive YouTuber with over 8 million subs on his main channel and 4 million on his second channel. He averages over 1 million to 2 million views per video, making him one of the most popular YouTubers out there today. He became popular initially by doing prank videos and vlogs, but over the last few years though, he abandoned the pranks and vlogs for a more serious style of content, catching PDFs through sting operations, essentially replicating what Chris Hansen used to do back in the day. Jidion is not like the other modern day PDF catchers like Vitaly is. He falls into a category of YouTube guideline friendly PDF catchers like Alex Rosen and Skeeter G.
You know how to do it to where everybody can watch. Like, you know, usually when they show these type of videos, like, what was the dude name with the beard and the bald head? He's just walking up, boom, they socking niggas out, they punch niggas out. It's actually a dude in Detroit that got popped by one of these dudes by trying to, hey, I'm gonna expose you. That nigga drew down and popped him. All that exposing me, I'm gonna pop your ass, nigga. Walking up on me. And it's crazy. That's why it's like, you really gotta know how to play this shit. Like, you can't be too vigilante because you're gonna get booked or shot. And then you can't be too watered down because you want to make it good still. You know, you want to still make it good. But the way Jidion do it, he don't over sensualize it. He don't like, he just pull up on their ass and ask why, man, and just start talking to them like a real human. And he gives them the humility of being able to talk to them. But at the same time, bro, it's exposing this shit, because how are you finding new people every day? They all got the same answer. It's just like, it's ridiculous.
Hurt the PDFs. They instead get them to incriminate themselves on camera so they can hand it over to the authorities so they can actually get them arrested. In fact, Jidion has gotten many PDFs arrested and even convicted for crimes they committed that he reported them for. While Jidion is often cracking jokes during the videos, at the end of it, these monsters still get arrested and convicted, which is what's really important. Recently, Jidion was in Florida catching a man who was talking to a very young decoy. The man was interested in being intimate with the person.
You heard what he said? Decoy. Decoy. I need to make me I don't want to do all that shit though, bro. But shout out to Big Homie CC. He be doing the retrievals and he be on this shit too.
And he believed was a very young girl. When Jidion showed up and confronted the PDF, the man confessed to everything on camera. So Jidion called the police and waited for them to arrive. When they finally arrived, Jidion got the PDF to confess in front of the officer, expecting him to get arrested.
Such a rush. So man, I'm here talking about. I'm talking about. Listen, man, I'm not trying to get you in any trouble or anything. I'm just trying to figure out about what's going on.
I just started talking with her.
Okay.
And I didn't talk anything about anything.
Okay, when I went through her phone,
she said you
ain't talk about segs or anything, but that's the first thing you brought up. I didn't even ask you that. You little sped mother. Oh, well, he's special needs. Man, shut up. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. All these niggas be special. Bro, this is how you know it's not about how they look. It's a spirit, bro. It ain't about the face. It's the spirit. All these other dudes that get booked, they the same as him. It's a spirit.
Virgin, I think, yeah.
That gotta die.
Yeah. And then I can ask her what position. Yeah, and then I stopped at that.
Was really talking to you like that? Or were you the one initiating everything?
She's the one that, she said, what would you do? I didn't say anything about or anything when she said, what do you want to do?
Man sounding like that. What the
I'm down with anything.
This video ain't
well, why would you ask her, have you ever sent this to anyone?
That
dumbass fucking
like I said, I do not know why I said that.
And if I look down, I'm just like looking at this stuff, and then her mom is texting me, asking me if I'm talking to you right now, so I'm just letting her know. Here, can you be honest with me, James? How much photography have you seen in your life?
Huh?
How much photography have you seen in your life? Yes.
I've only looked at it about 4 times.
4 times. What was the youngest age in those videos? Because I think that's what messed up your head. And I don't want your head to be
No. What happened in my head?
No. I'm saying I think those videos messed up your head to do this stupid stuff. So how young were the kids in those videos? Okay, come on.
6 and 7.
A 18-year-old can look like a 20, 21-year-old. It's called.
These days,
But it's called.
it looks like they're.
They look like she was.
No. I'm not saying that she was actually. If you were right here, I'll be begging on my knees.
The nigga said these days the young girls look like they. Okay, I'm about to make a video on TikTok about this too. These days the girls look like they're grown, right? All right, man. So this is what we're gonna talk about, bro. It doesn't matter how they look. It's flesh, my nigga. All women look different now. Nigga, in the early 1990s, I'm talking about grown adult women, by the way. Skinny, petite women, they didn't have body. They was skinny as hell. No ass. They didn't have no body. Look at those girls from the 90s. None of them had ass. None of them. The times have changed. That don't mean you getting more fucking lustful. Like, what the fuck? So when people say shit like, oh, well, the young women are overdeveloped, nigga, control yourself. That and if anything, that means the grown women are gonna be more developed too. So just go talk to the grown women. Nigga, you can't talk to an underage girl, bro. This shit is simple. Now, the law says you can't do it, right? But the law protects this shit. But you can't go off of the law that America made, because in some states you could date younger, in some states you can't. You can't worry about what the world do, because you go to the other side of the world, they marry 12-year-old girls. It's about the morals that's instilled within you. The reason I wouldn't want to date an underage girl or be with an underage girl is because they're not developed as a human. Bro, when I was 18 and 19, and this is grown age, by the way, I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I done been with a couple grown older women before and shit. That shit is energy draining to me, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like dating older women. I thought I was gonna like that shit when I got older. I'm like, man, cause I always been on some shit like, man, these girls my age is immature. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm gonna date older women as I get older. That shit is terrible. They're Jezebels. And they be on some predator shit too. Like, why do you like how I look? Why do you like my young face? This before I even had this. And I still got the baby face. You feel me? I'm 24. Let me get a girl that's 22, 23, 24. Simple. 20 or something if she on her shit. Even when I talked to this girl that's 27, I'm like, she was burnt, bro. I'm like, bitch, you fried already. Like, cause they be trying to act like they own their shit, but they still be bums too. They just be grown bums. It's like fucking bums, bro.
Not to call law enforcement.
But you knew before that it's wrong to talk to a child.
Yes.
I mean, he's Jewish, and how you doing, officer?
I said, that's a cop.
This is James Siegel. James, are you ever gonna talk to a girl again?
I am never, ever gonna do this.
Well, here, can you just be honest with the officer and tell him what's happening?
Well, first of all, let me talk to him and to you.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know any of you. I'm not gonna need identification for my.
Yeah, of course.
But when the responding officers called their supervisors, things went left. As the leading officer
talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to. I guarantee you, this was any other nigga than a black tall man, they would have been like, oh yeah, you're the one that called the police? Yeah, okay. Well, we're talking to this man right here, yeah. Oh, you're offending this man at his property. You're offending this man at his property. But what about the mother on the phone? And her daughter's being harassed. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you don't know nothing. Okay, you don't know nothing, right? But usually they be a little biased, don't they? Niggas never biased when it come to niggas, though. Because you got to remember what they was before they was police officers. They was slave catchers. And they was raping your grandma. That same lineage, that same bloodline, this nigga right here with this conquistador in him, bro. He the same motherfucker who set the laws and pillaged your land, got the fruits of your labor. I mean, got the fruits of the women and children that when they lost the war. When we lost the war. Pillaged our communities. I'm not saying him in particular because he like a Gonzalez type nigga, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? If you just put him as a white face, you know what I'm saying? And not even just to blame the white man. All I'm saying is the same people, these they people. Cause that nigga, like, he instantly like, oh, you're bothering the retarded nigga, like, bro.
Yeah, of course.
But when the responding officers called their supervisors, things went left, as the leading officer showed up and things didn't go as expected. Not only did the officer refuse to arrest the man,
You might feel a way about me thinking that I'm trying to, in your words, ruin and embarrass their family, but your officer here read through the entire chat logs, which is why I would assume that is why you're here right now. So
no, we're here because you guys called us here to go and arrest him, and we don't have any right now.
No, we called charges. Okay. Did he not admit to you that?
Did he not just admit, like, bro, these niggas corrupt this shit, bro. That's why it's no point. If Jidion was doing this, like, with the thinking of, I'm gonna help the world, or I'm gonna stop this shit, this should have never stopped, bro. It should have never get better. Because why do you think only Diddy went to jail? Why do you think the list never got revealed? You think Diddy party, Epstein party? Oh my God, Diddy party. Oh my God. Diddy's nobody. Jeffrey Epstein is nobody. They're pawns in the matrix. This shit is a conglomerate global black market scheme. There's millions of LA parties. There's a LA party happening right now, nigga. And they doing pink cocaine and baby oil.
Talking to girl. And did he not admit that he did send these messages?
You understand that we can't just take an admission and just go take him to jail?
Okay. That's why you talk to one person?
You cannot just walk up to a person.
Yes, you can. We do this all the time.
Okay, can I finish a statement?
No, because you're wrong.
All right, then.
But they then started claiming that Jidion was harassing the family. Eventually, Jidion gets frustrated with the cop and calls him the N-word that ends with an A. But the police officer responded to him by asking him if he just called him the N-word, saying it with the hard ER. From here, things continue to spiral as the police officers start demanding that they stop recording them. But Jidion chooses to instead go live. The police officer then tries to make fun of him, telling him he's only going live to 12 followers, not knowing that Jidion has over 8 million subscribers on his main channel.
12 followers.
We've
already told you.
I get what you're talking about or what y'all doing.
He invited a girl here.
Sorry, are you recording on private property after we told you that it's illegal?
Oh my gosh. Here, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna go live.
12 followers?
12 million.
When Jidion points this out, the police officer tells Jidion if he knows who his boss is, referring to the famous Sheriff Grady Jude.
Live.
12 followers?
12 million.
Do you know who our sheriff is?
Do I know who your sheriff is? And do you know how bad you guys are gonna look for not doing anything about a child?
Recording video right now. After we actually told you.
Officer, I'm recording video now.
Okay.
The officer then called the community security gate, who then forced Jidion to leave the community. Now, for those of you who don't know Sheriff Grady Jude, let me give you a quick breakdown on him. Grady Jude is the sheriff of Polk County, Florida. He is considered the most famous sheriff in Florida after he went viral multiple times for mocking criminals he had arrested. You might have seen some of his videos online, like this viral video, where he threw on the jewelry of a man he arrested and then taunted him during a press conference.
That's right. They thought they were cool. Well, how cool are you today? Can y'all make up a rap song about this? Well, I'll help you out. You see, we got you gold. We put your tail in the county jail. You think about that, brothers. I got their drip. I got their body. We got their guns. We got their dope. And that's what we're going to.
This a good these some good old, these right here is what you call some crackers. These are some crackers for show, like, for show, like.
Because of videos like this, Sheriff Jude has become a viral
That's
sensation.
a full blown breed cracker. His grandpa had the cucks on the shit. No bad. And it's probably some niggas. He probably knows some niggas through the eighth. Bro, you know what's crazy about this shit? Ever since I seen that black hand under the clucks robe, bro, that shit fucked my perspective up, bro. It fucked my whole perspective up. But this shit is really like, we really in a big ass matrix, bro. That's why I would never see a police officer and try to crash out on him, because it's a million other of them drones. You would have to delete the head of the shit. And then it's just going to be a hierarchy. It's such a hierarchy pyramid system that even if you smack off the top, like if I just go straight to the Vatican and just smack the Pope and take everything out the Vatican, it'll still be so many predecessors and niggas trying to avenge him that it's just I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit crazy, bro.
Showing up all over the internet, getting millions of views, and even being invited to do podcast interviews. And guess what else I found out about this sheriff? Sheriff Grady Jude is actually a 32nd degree Mason.
Of course
he holds the 32nd degree Knights of Commander of the Court of Honor in the Tampa Scottish Rite Lodge, and was awarded the Community Service Award by Egypt Shriners in 2011. He has also been honored with the Dimole Honorary Legion of Honor.
When you hear about these Shriners, they call themselves the Egyptian Shriners, but it's a bunch of crackers gatekeeping on the realm, bro. Oh my fucking God. Then when you know they in the South, it hit a little different. Because you know Egypt is in America. Look at that Nile River, the Mississippi River, all the mounds and pyramids. Think about all the mounds that got destroyed. You know they destroyed all the mounds in the 1800s, right? And the buildings. They blew this shit up. They blew up America, bro. Blew this shit all up and repurposed it. That's why everywhere else looks ancient and old. When you come to America, it's like there's some ancient old world structures, and there's a lot of old world structures. It would have been impossible to erase everything, but they erased. Let's just say they erased probably like fucking 70%, bro. Wipe that shit all out, bro. Wipe that shit, bro. There's so much shit they wiped, bro. Go look about all the mounds that they destroyed.
And is recognized as having fraternal ties through the Masonic fraternity. He also himself mentions being a member of a local lodge in Polk County, Florida. There are pictures of Grady Jude in a Masonic lodge. Now just remember all of this as we go forward in this video. Now after the police didn't arrest the PDF, Jidion decided to call out the county sheriff's department.
A couple people in the comment section let me know what type of man Mr. Sheriff Grady Judd really is. And so now I'm going to be going a lot harder in this one. It wasn't on my bingo card to be beefing with one of the largest police counties, Sheriff Grady Judd. You guys definitely have seen him before. Bravo, Mr. Judd, bravo. I am very happy that your agency is able to put away so many I mean, it's not like you guys literally turned away a grieving girl that was trying to report her own stepfather abandoning her. You turned her away and she had to get further abused and then obtain video evidence for you to then prosecute said man. I mean, yeah, you guys are doing a great job. You guys are doing such a great job that we caught is still out at large within the community. So I guess, you want to keep the same formula you did.
See, now this video makes way more sense because I seen this video, but I'm like, I haven't watched. I don't even know what's going on, so I'm not gonna watch the Jidion video of him yapping. But now he ain't yapping no more. Now it makes sense.
That last case, and you gotta wait for him to actually do something to a little girl and get some video. Oh, and she also has to get video documentation of it. Then you're gonna, do something about it and prosecute him.
But the department ignored them and instead made their social media page private.
Yeah,
eventually, Jidion released a video showing how everything unfolded, which forced Sheriff Grady to comment under Jidion's video, leaving this comment here. You hid the comment we posted telling you the truth about your first inflammatory video, and you'll hide this one too. As long as you're getting the attention and money you're seeking, that's what matters to you. Under Sheriff Jude's direction, our agency has put more PDF away in the last year than most law enforcement agencies do in 10 years. We work with Chris Hansen as well because he understands the law and how to do this the proper way, not the vigilante way. Essentially, the sheriff's department tried to accuse Jidion of doing things the vigilante way, which this isn't at all. Maybe if Jidion was dressing up like that,
bro. Do you know what the vigilante way is? The vigilante way is, I got your Addy. We finna pull up. No cameras, nigga. And belt to ass. That's vigilante way. Him having the camera, conducting it as a investigation with the interview. That's a more civil way, bro. A non-civil way is 4 niggas knocking at your door. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, is you woo? Yeah. All in your like a bounty hunter. You feel me?
That man showing up and giving these PDFs a brutal beatdown before running away. But that's the opposite of what Jidion does. Jidion and others like him are working with the police, believe it or not. They still allow the authorities to arrest them and investigate them. In fact, what Jidion and creators like him do helps the authorities because they collect evidence that they then turn over to the police. Now, the whole thing about making money off the videos is also irrelevant, as everyone does their job to make money, whether it's a good deed or not.
They're literally on TikTok. They have a TikTok. This sheriff county has a TikTok. What the fuck you talking about? You only post on TikTok to get money. Especially as a sheriff, police officer, you're not doing it for the community. Fuck out of here. You're doing podcasts, bro. You just mad because you on a damn a salary, bro. Fuck your salary. Catch a glitch, goofy.
Officers make money. They get paid to arrest criminals. Same thing with doctors. They get paid to save people's lives. Just because they get paid for doing a good deed doesn't make it any less of a good deed. Right. I believe what Jidion is doing is a good deed. Way too many of these PDFs are running around free. And obviously, the authorities pretend like they don't exist. They act like they have nothing better to do than harass the community for petty offenses, while these PDFs run around harming children. Right. When Jidion saw this comment, he was rather upset and decided to call out Sheriff Grady for another time his department tried to protect their PDF. See, right now as we speak, the Polk County Sheriff's Department is being sued by a victim of a PDF they failed to stop. This woman was in her young teens when her great uncle, who was her adopted father, SA'd her. She then reported this to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, telling them that she was SA'd by this man. But the Sheriff's Department didn't believe her and instead charged her with falsifying a statement. She was then forced to write an apology letter to her adopted father. This allowed her adopted father to SA her again, but this time she was able to record the incident, providing it to the police, who then finally arrested the man. This woman is now suing Sheriff Grady personally for his role in allowing this man to continue to harm her.
A young woman is taking action against the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
Go get that bag from them shady ass janky motherfuckers. Please go get that bag.
And Sheriff Grady Judd.
In a new federal lawsuit, she claims that detectives caused her severe emotional distress while they were investigating the case.
Yeah, Stacey and Josh, that's right. Taylor Cadle is 22 years old now and a mom. She tells me that moving forward with this lawsuit was nerve-wracking, but in a way, she's relieved.
I don't want anybody to ever have to go through what I went through.
Taylor Cadle has been on both sides of the legal system, as a victim and a suspect. According to a federal lawsuit, her great uncle and adoptive father, Henry Cadle, the first time Cadle reported the crime to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, she was not believed. Instead, charged with giving false information to a law enforcement officer.
What? Law enforcement, the whole goal is safety and protection.
Get out of here.
And in this case, it was the antithesis of that.
When she was assaulted again,
I guarantee you that granddad was a Mason.
Taylor Cadle took pictures and video, which led to Henry Cadle's arrest and conviction. Taylor Cadle's charges were dropped. Now, she is suing members of the sheriff's office on several counts, including malicious prosecution and failure to train, supervise, and discipline.
Now he's being exposed again for doing the same exact thing, neglecting evidence provided that would help bring down a PDF who is an active threat. They are going to allow this man to harm other young people just like they did previously, as every day this man is out there, he could be contacting more people he thinks are young and trying to lure them to him. But are we really surprised that Sheriff Grady is acting this way? When it turns out that he's a Freemason, we all know exactly what these men are up to. In fact, Alex Rosen, another PDF catcher, recently caught a Mason trying to meet up with someone too young for him to be meeting with. I made a Patreon exclusive video on this situation, and if you're one of my members and you haven't seen it, go check it out. But in short, the man showed up to meet a very young girl and admitted out of his own mouth that he was a member of the Freemasons.
I'm not into hurting people.
No.
No, I don't want to hurt anybody.
No, definitely not. And
I am a Freemason.
You are?
I am. So this is embarrassing enough because, my brothers are like, what? So
is that the thing? I do no harm, right?
No, absolutely. Yeah, it's part of our oath that we take when we're raised as Master Masons.
Jason, you are also a Freemason, right?
in the Blue Lodge.
He might really be a Mason then, because he didn't see that camera on him at first. Now he's trying to get him to confirm it on camera. And I see, speak no evil, nigga. No, nigga, ain't no, nigga, get that shit off your fucking hands. What, nigga, are you a Freemason? Nigga, move that shit out the way, nigga. Are you a Freemason? Ain't no C psych oath, ICC, no nothing now, nigga. None of that. None of them order spells gonna work. Nigga. What you talking about?
Here, do you want to handshake my forearm like a good Mason?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, bro. He said you want to hit the forearm shake? Stupid ass. What you think you sanctioned?